Ann Anderson is the executive director of CASA of Madison County. Anderson moved to this area about 40 years ago from Chicago with her family. They were looking for a nice, quiet place to live. She started her family here, but it was her upbringing in Chicago that played a big part in cultivating who she is today.
I lived on the west side of Chicago in the inner city, so I went to school at a Catholic school there, and that was my community as I was growing up. We all were a very diversified neighborhood. We had immigrants from Italy, from Ireland, people coming in from Mexico and Puerto Rico.
Anderson was first asked to apply for the executive director position at CASA from someone who served on the CASA board. The nonprofit provides services to people who are 60 years old and older, and for people of all ages who are homebound, in wheelchairs, and bedbound.
As I was waiting to go to that final interview for the top 5 contenders, I went and I stopped by the Winn-Dixie off of Jordan Lane, or Triana, I guess it is. And I'm walking around, and I was in the freezer section, and this elderly woman comes up to me and stops me, and she says, "Can you help me?" "Sure, what can I do?" She says, "I'm legally blind. I can't see the sugar-free ice cream label." I said, "Okay, I get it." And so I went in there with a much better attitude and decided that I could help other people, and I am of that nature and character.
Anderson saw how the work she would lead at CASA would be life-changing for people in our community. It touched her heart, and she accepted the job. That was 22 years ago. Anderson told me as Madison County has changed over the years, so has the need for CASA services. When she started, there were 2 full-time workers and a part-time employee.
It has grown so much that, like this past year, we touched 2,600 clients. I believe we all should be looking out for our fellow man. I sincerely do. And anything we can do to help them better their lives or improve their quality of life, we should be doing.
Last year, CASA built 137 wheelchair ramps and 397 guardrails and handrails in our community. Anderson says along the way, she's had many mentors that helped shape the person that she is today.
That taught me the value of working hard, not to do things halfway.
Anderson applies those values to her role at CASA, making sure our older adult population has the resources they need. And at the end of the day, they are treated with dignity, given hope, and feel valued. She also serves as a mentor through a number of local organizations. We thank Ann Anderson for her service to our community.